You're sitting in a new room, maybe in a new country, maybe just in a new part of town. The walls are different. The food smells different. The sounds outside are unfamiliar, and suddenly, you miss home. You miss the kitchen where you always had tea. You miss the sound of your family's voices. You even miss the small things, like your old pillow or the way the sun came through your window in the morning. This feeling has a name: homesickness. It's when your heart is still in a place that your body left behind. And even though it's a quiet emotion, it's powerful. But how do you talk about it in English, especially when people ask, "How are you?" Let's explore how to express homesickness with real, honest English, and how to make space for that feeling while still connecting with others. Let's start with the simplest version. Someone says, "Hey, how are you doing?" You don't want to lie and say, "I'm great." But you also don't want to make it too heavy. You can say, "I'm okay, just missing home a bit today." Or, "I feel a little homesick lately." Or, "I'm adjusting, but I really miss my people." These are soft, honest ways to share. They're not dramatic. They're human. Sometimes homesickness doesn't come all at once. It comes in waves. One day you're fine. The next day you smell something and your heart hurts. You can describe it like this: "It hits me sometimes when I see something that reminds me of home." Certain songs or smells make me emotional. "I felt fine yesterday, but today I just really wanted to be back in my old routine." These kinds of sentences show that the feeling is real, but also that you're aware of it, and that awareness builds connection. Let's talk about the words and expressions people use to describe homesickness. You might hear or say, "I miss my family a lot." "I'm feeling a bit out of place here." "I miss my comfort zone." It's strange not hearing my own language around me. Everything feels new and unfamiliar. You can also use metaphors. It's like my body is here, but my heart is somewhere else. Some days feel like I'm watching life, not living it. I feel like a puzzle piece in the wrong box. These comparisons help express deep feelings, even if your vocabulary is simple. Sometimes people try to help but don't understand. They might say, "You'll get used to it," or "You should focus on the positives," or "Don't be so emotional." If this happens, you can respond kindly and still express yourself. Try saying, "I know I'll adjust, but right now it just feels heavy. I appreciate that. I just needed to say it out loud." Or, "Yeah, I know I'll be okay. I just miss familiar things today." This allows space for your emotion without argument or guilt. Let's now imagine you want to talk more deeply with someone you trust. Here's how that might sound. "I didn't expect to feel this homesick. I thought I'd be stronger. I love exploring, but I didn't know how much I'd miss small things. Even though I'm grateful to be here, some days I just want to be back home. I feel like I'm in two places at once, and it's exhausting." These aren't negative, they're just true. And truth builds deeper friendships, even across language. What if you want to share this in a message or social media post? Try writing something like, "Feeling a bit homesick today. It's a strange mix. Grateful for this adventure, but missing the comfort of home." Or, "Some days I smile, explore, laugh, and then cry a little because I just want my mom's soup." Or, "Being far from home teaches you how strong your roots really are." Simple words, strong meaning. Now, let's practice a short story in real life. You're at a new school or job. A coworker asks, "How are you settling in?" You say, "I'm adjusting, but to be honest, I do miss home." They ask, "What do you miss the most?" You smile and say, "My dad, terrible jokes, my grandma's kitchen, my dog snoring next to me." They laugh and reply, "Sounds like you had a cozy life." You nod and say, "I did, and now I'm learning how to carry it with me." That moment isn't just English practice. It's real connection. And finally, how do you comfort yourself in English? You can speak kindly to yourself. It's okay to feel this way. I'm allowed to miss what I love. This is part of growing. I'm doing my best, and that's enough. These aren't just affirmations. They're emotional English tools. They help you name what you feel and move through it with grace. Homesickness isn't weakness. It's love in disguise. It means you've had people, places, and memories that matter. And now you're learning how to keep them in your heart while building a new life. Next time someone asks, "How are you?" take a breath. And if your heart is a little heavy, let your words be light but honest. Because the best English isn't always about grammar. Sometimes it's just saying, "I miss home today," and knowing that's more than enough. Practice out loud, try different styles, and soon it will feel completely natural. Thank you for practicing with me today. See you in the next lesson.